Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 3. I cannot believe that we're halfway through the boot camp. Time surely is flying. Day 3 is all about kickstarting your mornings. Now, let's learn about our mornings, what our morning routines look like, and how we can change them if the need be. Before I get into the nitty-gritties, my presentation today has a few questions for all of you. Let me just get that up. Slideshow. All right, welcome to day 3. Again, everybody, kickstart your mornings. Time for a few questions. I just want you to think about them honestly in your head. Let's analyze where you are at right now. If you don't feel comfortable, you do not need to share, but remember to be honest to your own self. Are you drawn to checking your phone first thing after waking up? And does that email checking habit eventually spawn to other ones, like scrolling endlessly on Facebook or Instagram? And then you realize that you haven't left your bed 30 minutes after you woke up. So if it's you're grabbing your phone first thing in the morning, just to check that important work email, I need to do that, it's so important. And then that email changes to Facebook and then Instagram and then Twitter, and then we've got LinkedIn, and it's endless. So you just wasted 30 minutes of your time lying on your bed. Let's look at question number 2. Do you get up as late as possible, skip breakfast, rush to work, and then feel like you're trying to catch up the rest of the day? Because you wanted to sleep in. Who doesn't love to sleep in? I love to sleep in. You wanted to sleep in, you wanted to catch up on those extra Z's, so you're sleeping as late as possible. And then when you wake up, oh my God, I have to rush, I have to get dressed, and then I don't have time for breakfast. Let's just skip it. That's not important. Let's rush to work. So one thing triggers the other thing, and you just end up trying to catch up with everything in your day. Question number 3. Do you wake up ready to take on the world, or are you one who would rather take on your alarm clock? Let's just lose it. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes is not going to hurt. Oh, I love those 5 minutes extra sleep in the morning. Where do you stand? Be honest to yourself. Do you wake up feeling energetic and excited about the day ahead? Or do you wish you could just go back to sleep for the rest of the day? So remember, these questions are being asked not as a judgment to anybody. These questions are being asked so that you become aware of where you stand. That's it. Nothing is right and nothing is wrong, right? We all are in different situations in our lives. And if you're not sleeping the whole night, definitely it's not possible for you to wake up energetic in the morning, right? Different factors affect a lot of things of our mornings. These questions are just meant for you to know where you stand. All right? Like I said with breath, unless you know where you are, you will not be able to change it. And it's the same with our morning routine. Unless we know where we stand, we won't be able to modify it if there's a need to do it. Mornings are difficult for many people, but handling them effectively can be crucial to getting your day started right. Good morning routines can create a bedrock of stability in life, which is vital no matter who you are or what you are up against. So like I said, we all have different We all are at different stages in our life. We all have our own struggles in our life. And it's difficult. Our days look very different, and mornings, afternoons, and evenings are different for everybody. We have our own stressors which we are dealing with and we are handling. But if you have a good morning routine to it, it can help you provide stability in your life. And when you have that stability in your life, it becomes very easy for you to face everything which comes your way. Now, why should I have a morning routine? Like, okay, I've heard about it. I know it's going to give me stability, but why? Why do I need that? A morning routine allows you to start your morning with intention rather than letting the day run away from you. Like we discussed in the questions, when you're late, you're skipping breakfast, you're rushing to work, and you're just rushing and running throughout your day, just trying to catch up. But if you have a morning routine, you're starting with an intention. You are going to control your day rather than the day controlling you. So that's the next point. You control the day does not control you. There's this positive feeling of being on top of things, and this results in a positive feeling and a positive effect which you carry on throughout your day. When you're beginning your morning with this intention, with a few minutes of silence, or however your morning routine would look like, maybe it just looks like getting my to-do list intact, just prioritizing my day. That can be a morning routine as well. But even doing just that thing, setting your to-do list for the day, prioritizing your day, will give you a sense of achievement, will give you a sense of positivity. And when you are starting your day off right with that positive feeling, that is something which is going to spill over to your entire day, making that entire day peaceful, positive, and absolutely amazing. Time for some reality check. I think I should probably move this here so that, yeah. Time for some reality check. The idea of implementing a lengthy morning routine or getting up an hour early to do a variety of things makes me personally, okay, this is my experience, makes me want to go back to bed. We only have so much of bandwidth and willpower in a day. And personally, I do not want to use it all up by 7 a.m. So this is my personal experience. Why? Because I am running my coaching. I have a 9-month-old and a 5-year-old, and my 9-month-old is going into sleep regression, so definitely not sleeping at night, and then running around with a toddler. So yeah, a lot of things. And I miss sleeping. I truly miss sleeping. Now, if you were to come up to me and tell me, okay, you wake up at 6 in the morning, how about try to wake up at 5 a.m. and then that you're going to have 1 hour of a lengthy morning routine. It's going to set you up for your day and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. Definitely not for me. I need my sleep. Okay. I need it because I don't get to sleep at night. So I love sleeping. And when I'm waking up at 6, I have a certain amount of energy which I'm left with to carry on in my day, and I don't want to finish it all up. Right? That's me. So that was my reality check. Have you ever set out with great intentions to do something, a new diet, an exercise regime, a morning routine, only to fall flat on your face a few days or weeks later? Then what? What do? You beat yourself up because you didn't do it right or that you failed. That happens with so many of us. New Year's always begins with New Year's resolutions. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. We have a long list of resolutions which we want to fulfill. And as the days pass, who knows? The resolutions don't even make it to the month of February. So then that guilt crops in. Oh, I didn't do it right. I failed, and this and that. You know what? You haven't failed. You've just found something that doesn't work for you. You didn't stick to those resolutions because they didn't work for you. How about trying to do something that works for you, that fits you? So going back to the morning routine, a lengthy morning routine, an hour early in my day is not a fit for me. That just does not work for me. So I have found my own sweet little morning routine, taking up just 15, 20 minutes of my day. And that sets me up. That starts my day on a perfect note like I want it to. Right? So you should know what works for you rather than taking somebody's known formula, trying it on yourself. Doesn't work for me, right? So this is a reality check. It's not going to happen for you if it's happened for somebody else. You have to find your own routine which fits into your schedule, which works for you, so you don't fail at it. We want something which is sustainable. We want something which is a part of our lifestyle. We don't want a new trend hopping on. Right? And when is it going to be sustainable, and when is it going to become a part of our lifestyle? When it fits right into our schedule. So let's start small, and slowly you can, maybe in a year or two, you can definitely go up to that lengthy routine if that fits you, right? Now, before you set your morning routine, do this. Write down your current morning routine. And I'm not joking. You should definitely be doing this. You should write down what your current morning routine looks like. Perhaps you wake up, take a shower, have coffee, get into the car, and go to work. You might think this is all your routine, but in reality, there is much more to it. You look at your phone, you put on some clothes, you brush your teeth. Those are also parts of your morning routine which you tend to overlook. So when you're noting down all these things, your current morning routine, note down the teeniest and tiniest of things which you do. Again, I'm telling you, be honest to yourself. Writing down your routine not only gives you a greater level of awareness, but also the opportunity to optimize your routine in ways you might not have thought before. Because it's going to tell you little spaces. Oh, I can squeeze something in here. Maybe I can squeeze something after shower or while I have my coffee. You know, you get that time to squeeze in a few things. For example, maybe you try to read a page in a book before checking your phone. Or you do a quick bathroom cleanup while the shower is getting warm. That is why it's important to write down your morning routine, because when you write it down, you realize what you're actually doing. There is awareness, increased awareness, and you'll be able to see those tiny, small gaps which you can fill to become more intentional with your morning. My top tip, if you want to start a morning routine. If you do decide that forming a morning routine is important to you, the best advice I can give you is to follow your instincts and stick to what feels right. Getting up at 5 a.m. to run a mile sounds amazing to some, but for others, it's a reason to pull the sheets over their heads and stay in bed. I definitely fall in the second one. 5 a.m. to run. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to sleep. The key to crafting your morning routine is simply to experiment. I'm going to stop my screen share for a while here. You need to understand there is no one shoe that's going to fit everybody. I can hop on here and give you start your day with this, and leave you overwhelmed. I can't do that. I can't take out an hour of my day. Then don't. Morning routines are not created to add on stress to your day. Then it does not have to be a to-do list. Okay, I have to journal, I have to meditate, and I have to do gratitude, and I have to breathe, and I have to work out, and I have to have a glass of water. It should not become another to-do list which you're checking off. And if you're missing any one of them and then it's adding on to your stress, that just defies the whole purpose of it. The purpose of a morning routine is to help you become more intentional in your day, to help you become more present in your day. So you're find something, experiment with 2 or 3 different things, find something that works for you, right? And you can't start everything all of a sudden and expect it to carry on in your lifestyle. No, that's not how things work. You probably need to start off slowly. Start implicating. If you have no morning routine as of now, start slowly. Do one thing. Okay, I'm going to start with breathing. And when that becomes a habit, you add on the next thing. Now, okay, maybe I'm going to start journaling. And when those 2 things are formed in your lifestyle, then you add on the 3rd thing. Grow it slowly. So that's what we do in my breathwork program. The weekly tasks and habits are designed in such a way that they slowly build a lifestyle change. Those 6 transformational weeks, they're designed in such a way that after 6 weeks, you are going to feel a transformational change in your lifestyle. I don't ask you, like I'm saying now, I don't ask you to do this. No, because I know that doesn't mean. Being a mom, being an entrepreneur, raising kids, I know these things don't work. These just do not seem very practical. I want something which is practical and sustainable for my whole life. And that's how even the breathwork program was designed, that slowly habits are introduced into your lifestyle. Slowly with those habits, we mingle tiny lifestyle changes, like journaling. Then there's a specific way of journaling if you're new to journaling, which we discuss in the breathwork program. So it has to be introduced slowly and strategically, not all of a sudden, not to add on to your stress or overwhelm or anxiety. No, our purpose is to help you navigate through your anxiety and through your overwhelm and through all those unwanted emotions. And that's going to come if you find a morning routine which fits into your schedule. It can be as short as 3 minutes. And of course, it can be as long as an hour. Find what works for you. Try 2 or 3 different things. See what works for you, and then make it happen. And when you find what works for you, stick to it. It takes at least the minimum 21 days to form a habit. Do it for 21 days. And then see how it's impacting your life. Because it definitely will. It definitely will. Having a morning routine has tremendous benefits. And in today's, since this is a breathwork bootcamp, I'm not going to be discussing any of the other things which you can form as a part of your morning routine. All I'm going to be teaching you today is a 3-minute energizing breathwork. That 3-minute energizing breathwork is something which you can do early in the morning. You can so that you wake up energized in your day. So if you wake up, you're low in energy, don't have that cup of coffee. Try this 3 minutes of breathing and you will be amazed. All right. And now what I wanted to say is that like we are experimenting with the morning routine. We also experiment with the breath work. So if you got my breath work bundle, if you're subscribed to my breath work bundle, you would have a different morning breathing exercise which was sent to you. Today, what I'm doing is a different breathing routine. What we do in the 6-week breathwork program is a different breathing routine. So you have a variety of breathing exercises to choose from, to experiment with, and to see what works for you, what fits into your schedule. All right? Okay, now the exercise which we will be doing today is right nostril breathing. Right nostril breathing, because our right nostril is associated with the sun energy of our body. And when we activate that sun energy in our body, we feel more energized. We feel ready to take on the world. We become more action oriented, right? So right nostril breathing is something which we will be doing. How will we be doing the right nostril breathing? You're going to be using your left hand, the thumb of your left hand, to block your left nostril, keeping the rest of your fingers straight, inhaling and exhaling long, deep breathing only through your right nostril. Inhale and exhale. That's what we will be doing, right? If accessible, you can have your eyes closed. So find a comfortable seating position. I am going to get my screen back on. Sorry, my daughter's here. Just a minute. The session has continued. That's my daughter Myra. She's 5. All right, let's getting back to our right nostril breathing. Everybody roll your shoulders back and down. Unclench your jaw. Close your eyes. Relax your forehead. Let's get our left hand up, blocking our left nostril. Long, deep breaths only through the right nostril. Inhales and exhales only through the right nostril. Breathing for 3 minutes. Inhale, exhale, relax your hands down, gently open your eyes. So you can do this anytime you need energy. In the morning, after that afternoon slump, maybe going to the gym for a workout, anytime you need energy, do right nostril breathing for instantaneous energy. So your task for today, number one, you will write down your current morning routine and see how you can make it more intentional, more mindful, where you can include the 3 minutes of breathing athlete into it. Number two, try the right nostril breathing and see how it affects your day. These are the two things which I want you to do before our day for tomorrow. Now remember, I can teach you the breath work. I can show you the way, how to be present, how to make your mornings more intentional. I can show you the way, I can guide you, I can facilitate you, but the actual work needs to be done by you. So you need to take out that time to try these different breathing exercises we are doing over these 5 days. Try to find time in your 24 hours. 3 minutes in your 24 hours is definitely not impossible. Try to do it so that you can actually start experiencing how breath work is affecting your body. We're reading about it, we're learning about it, but the experience in itself is magical. As always, I would love to end the session with one of my favorite quotes. If you win the morning, you win the day. So start winning your mornings. Details of the prize to be won: $111 off my program, 20 minutes free one-on-one session, and a 2-week self-study course. Winners to be announced tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.